15 Things You Didn't Know About Coach. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by Alux.com. Today we're revealing some interesting and surprising facts about Coach, or Tapestry, an American brand that is one of the leading luxury fashion companies in the world. In 1941, Coach, now Tapestry, was founded as a family-run workshop named Manhattan Leather Bags in New York City. Originally, the company was comprised of 6 workers who made wallets and billfolds by hand. In 1946, Miles and Lillian Kahn, who owned a leather handbag manufacturing business, joined the company, and by 1950, Miles had taken over the business. He discovered a way to make leather stronger, softer, and more flexible, and his wife, Lillian, suggested they use the processed leather to create women's leather handbags, and they were an immediate hit. Miles and Lillian officially bought the company in 1961. Bonnie Cashin was hired to design handbags, and her designs contributed greatly to Coach's success. Richard Rose, the VP of Sales, made Coach a household name by putting their products in department stores across the United States and abroad. In 1981, Coach established their first retail location on Madison Avenue in Manhattan. The company was sold to Sara Lee for $30 million back in 1985, and they owned the company until 2000. Victor Luis was named as CEO in 2013, and in October 2017, he announced that Coach would be rebranded as Tapestry Inc. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. Coach, or Tapestry, is most known for their luggage handbags, but they also produce footwear, fragrances, jewelry, outerwear, scarves, sunwear, travel accessories, watches, and more. They are currently in the process of reinventing themselves, and we're excited to see what direction this American fashion house will take in the future. So, let's take a closer look at this evolving brand with the 15 things you didn't know about Coach, or Tapestry. Number 1. The original bags were inspired by baseball mitts. In the early 1950s, Miles Kahn was fascinated by the distinctive properties and qualities of the leather used to make baseball gloves. He noticed that with the wear and use, the leather in a glove became softer and suppler. He set out to find a process that could replicate this effect in the leather he worked with, and he was successful in making leather that was stronger, softer, more flexible, and more receptive to dye. This leather was then used in Coach's, or Tapestry's, first collection of women's handbags. Number 2. Coach, now Tapestry, bought Kate Spade for $2.4 billion. In 2017, Coach acquired handbag and accessory company Kate Spade for $2.4 billion in hopes of increasing its market potential and increasing engagement with millennial customers. Coach, or Tapestry, says they plan to unlock Kate Spade's largely untapped global growth potential. Not everyone is thrilled about the merger, particularly Kate Spade fans, who think that the brand's distinct aesthetic will change to become more like Coach, or now Tapestry. The company already pulled the Kate Spade brand out of many department stores and announced there would be no more flash sales on their website. 2 moves that have contributed to Coach's, or Tapestry's, shares falling to their lowest point in 4.5 years. Number 3. Coach threw a star-studded bash to celebrate its 75th anniversary. To celebrate its 75th anniversary, Coach held a big runway show followed by a neon-lit after-party that was attended by many celebrities, including Drew Barrymore, Emma Roberts, Michael B. Jordan, Emma Watson, and Rowan Blanchard. The party featured a giant disco ball, fake snow falling, and a signature cocktail made with champagne and gin called the Coach 75. Number 4. Coach's employee bag checks led to a lawsuit. Back in 2016, Coach, or now Tapestry, settled a class action lawsuit that alleged that the company did not pay proper overtime compensation or pay employees for the time they spent waiting for bag checks every time they left the store. Company employees claimed that when they checked out for lunch breaks or at the end of the day, they had to wait up to 30 minutes each time to have their bag checked to ensure they were not taking company property before they could leave the store. This led to decreased break times and unpaid time at work for hourly employees. Coach, now Tapestry, ultimately paid $1.7 million to settle these claims. Number 5. It takes 2 crocodiles to make one Coach Billy Reid crocodile tote. Possibly the most expensive handbag that Coach, now Tapestry, has ever created is the Coach Billy Reid Crocodile Tote, which sells for $20,000. The distinctive and refined bag was released in 2013 as the product of a collaboration between Coach and American luxury fashion designer Billy Reid. The bag is made from the same Louisiana crocodile that Billy Reid often uses in his fashion designs, and it takes 2 crocodiles to make one bag. Number 6. Tapestry offers free expert cleaning and conditioning. If your Coach bag or accessory could use a little boost, all you have to do is take it to the nearest Coach store to take advantage of their free expert cleaning and conditioning services. Tapestry recommends that you use their service once every 3 months to maintain the luster, color, and pliability of Coach or Tapestry leatherware. Number 7. Tapestry unveiled its largest store in the world for its 75th anniversary. In November of 2016, Coach, of course now Tapestry, marked the milestone of their 75th anniversary by opening their biggest store yet on the corner of 54th Street and 5th Avenue in Manhattan. The 20,000 square foot store is 3 stories high. The second floor holds a Coach House workshop with a master craftsman who can customize anything, including exclusive vintage projects. There's also a display wall of rare vintage Coach bags from the archives, but of course, these items are not for sale. Number 8. Coach auctioned off a one-of-a-kind Friends of Coach bags. In October 2017, Coach held a global online auction of newly embellished vintage bags. One category in the auction was the Friends of Coach bags, which were all inspired by one of Hollywood's stars that have embraced the Coach brand. The bags include the Kate Bosworth, which is the classic black and white crossbody purse with a gold chain and fringe. The Zoe Kravitz hobo bag, that is an emerald green with tons of fringe. And the Chloe Grace Moretz with rhinestone studding and a guitar strap handle. The proceeds for the sale went towards the preservation of iconic fashion through the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute. Number 9. Coach is listed as number 99 on the world's most valuable brands list. As of May 2017, Coach, or Tapestry, is barely hanging on to a spot on the top 100 most valuable brands in the world, according to Forbes. Coach came in at number 99 with $4.55 billion in global sales in 2016. Coach has fallen behind several of its competitors that have placed much higher on the list, the highest of which is Louis Vuitton, which comes in at number 20. Number 10. Tapestry's Instagram followers majorly increased thanks to Selena Gomez. Ever since Selena Gomez became the newest face of Coach and her limited edition handbag collection has been released, Coach has seen a 50% increase in their number of Instagram followers. Since Selena currently has 128 million Instagram followers, the most out of anyone on the platform, it's not a stretch to say that most of this increase can be directly attributed to her involvement with the brand. Also, posts of photos and videos of Selena on Coach social media sites receive 81% more engagement from their followers than their other posts do. If you want to learn more interesting facts about this talented singer and actress, click in the upper right-hand corner to check out our video of 15 things you didn't know about Selena Gomez. Number 11. Coach has an archive of over 20,000 Coach products. The Coach archives are located on the basement floor of the Coach US headquarters, which is on the same street as the brand's original factory lofts. Examples of every Coach bag dating back to the early 1940s are meticulously kept in large, flat file drawers or glass cabinets. The pieces are organized chronologically and either come from Coach's own stock or are purchased from vintage store owners and collectors. In total, there are more than 20,000 archived items. Number 12. The new name Tapestry is a metaphor. As Coach works toward expanding their luxury fashion group, the company is leaving its well-known brand behind to take on the name Tapestry, which Chief Executive Victor Luis calls a wonderful metaphor for what the company believes in: individual threads of different colors, all working together to create a picture. Number 13. CEO Victor Luis doesn't have a background in fashion. Victor Luis has been working at Coach since 2006 and was named CEO in 2013, but he doesn't have a background in fashion. He previously worked as the CEO of the North American branch of the French luxury brand Baccarat and as a sales and marketing manager of the alcohol division of the Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton Group. Number 14. Sara Lee owned the Coach brand for 15 years. When you think of Sara Lee, you probably think of desserts and packaged foods, but once upon a time they were the owners of the Coach brand. In 1985, Sara Lee purchased Coach for $30 million and placed it under their Hanes Group. Sara Lee separated from Coach in 2000 by divesting 19.5% of their shares at Coach's IPO in October 2000, and then they sold off the rest of their shares in April of 2001. Number 15. A huge sculpture of Rexy the dinosaur was created out of 400 Coach bags. Coach designer Stuart Vayers introduced Rexy the dinosaur as a small bag charm in 2015. Then, Rexy was featured on an Intarsia knit T-Rex sweater on the runway in 2016 as a part of the spring-summer collection. Several celebrities have been seen sporting the Rexy sweater, including Winona Ryder, Zoe Kravitz, Chloe Grace Moretz, Kate Moss, and Diane Kruger. Rexy became so popular that she was even given her own collection with 23 different items in both men's and women's styles. And Rexy was brought to life for the New York flagship store as a 12-foot sculpture made of 400 Coach bags. Designer Billie Achilleos created the sculpture over 3 months' time, and she considers it the biggest and best thing she's ever made. Now that you've learned more about Coach, which is now known as Tapestry, do you think they are making the right move by rebranding their name? Let us know what you think in the comments. Still here? Here's a bonus fact just for you. The current creative director of Coach, Stuart Vayers, has previously worked at Calvin Klein, Givenchy, Louis Vuitton, and Mulberry. Before he came to Coach, he designed some incredibly popular bags, including the pumpkin from Givenchy, the Giselle from Luella Bartley, and the Emmy from Mulberry. Thank you for spending some time with us, A-Luxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. Thank you for being an A-Luxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.